Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I am of course Hawk, and I see Steph in stream, I see Dan in stream, I see Lizard who says cough. Does that mean you're sick, Lizard? By the way, Steph, I see Ha first this time. Poor Geeks is at work, but I'm pretty sure I logged into this stream on about Wednesday, and Geeks already had a first in here several days ago. Did you perhaps delete that just so you could be first? Because I'm gonna make sure to tell him about that. How's everyone's Sunday going? Everyone's Sunday, well, Dan's Sunday's good. You didn't delete it? Huh, wonder what happened to it then. Yeah, he had a message already several days ago. So guys, I will admit, well, first of all, I wanted to go over here and show you this. That's why we started in the library. I found a police badge on this table. Whoops, I started something. So I ran around. Can I back out of this? I can't back out of this. I ran around for probably 10 to 15 minutes after we ended stream last time looking for the daily book. And I ran around for another probably 10 minutes here just before we started the stream, just trying to find the daily book. I can't find it anywhere, and we're kind of limited to places we can go. Yeah, so I have no idea where the book is today. So, Lizard says, hey Hawk, how you doing? I'm doing all right. It's been a weird day so far. Been a very long weekend. Lots of weird stuff going on. But anyways, all right, let's jump in game here. Maya says, Sam, I've stumbled upon this police badge today. Look at those markings. Any idea what they could be? Oh, you're not sick was just a reaction on afternoon. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely evening where you are. Let's decipher this police badge. Oh, it's a puzzle. I know, why should I be surprised that it's not a puzzle? Badges like this one are produced by first painting the blue and yellow areas and then etching the black symbols. All of the triangles are equal and all of the rectangles are perfectly square. How many cans of blue and yellow paint do they use in production? Badges like this are produced by first painting the blue and yellow areas. Why are they assuming it's any more than one blue and one yellow? Oh, I think I see. All the triangles are equal and all the rectangles are perfectly square. So I think you have to spray paint the blue maybe first and then the yellow on top, or yeah, it says cans. Blue and then the yellow on top of it, but it's still, why is it any different than one and one? That's definitely not going to be the answer. I mean, that's too simple. Oh, okay. Correct, they use equal amounts of blue and yellow. It's easier to tell if you divide the painted area into rectangles and triangles. For each blue surface, you can find a matching yellow surface. Not sure I understand this. It seems that an error has occurred during manufacturing. One of the etched symbols looks out of place. Which one? Which symbol looks out of place? Got you covered with books. Spent some time after last stream and found a list of them, but it's in French? I'm assuming that means you don't speak French when you say you went the extra mile. That's really funny. Thanks, Lizard. I'm gonna do a hint here. Each symbol is in either a triangle or a square, and this is rather important to notice. The symbols have something in common with the shapes they're in. Sure, so I can see this is this kind of like the square shape. This one's triangle. Is this going to be something stupid like it's the etching on the ruler? Otherwise, I don't really see what they're talking about. You would think the top triangle? This one? Alright, let's try that. It is not the top, or at least not the top triangle the way that I interpreted your... Unless you were thinking here. Except that's not really a triangle. So I'm assuming this is what you were talking about? Alright, unless anybody else has a good suggestion, we're gonna end up just running through them because I'm not seeing any sort of pattern. Let's try this one. Well done. Symbols made out of 3 straight lines are inside triangles. Symbols made out of 3 straight lines are inside triangles, and those made out of 4 straight lines are inside squares. There's just one symbol that doesn't follow this rule. I got that through the wrong logic again. I literally started looking at them and thinking that a lot of them looked like letters of the alphabet, except that this one kind of looked like a B, except that the bottom was backwards because the one triangle went the one way and the other one went the other way. Yeah. We got another strange fragment. That's it. Interesting. Looks like these are the markings of an ancient police order. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a whole quest line. Did we ever do the puzzle, the daily puzzle last time? We did not. And we've got to go to class. Alright, let's take a look at this really quickly, see what we can figure out. Now that we're professionals at these paper puzzles. That's another one of those coughing situations the Lizard mentioned earlier. Cold day in Arbor, winter returns with a chilling bang. Oi. Okay, so this is going to have no unilluminated ones. This one can only have one. Which is going to happen immediately here when you place a 2 or a 3. This one's going to become unilluminated. Okay. So what we need to do then... Whoops. That was the wrong... Okay. Correct? Yeah. Literally, we just have to fill the rest of these in now. but how do you figure out which one goes where? Well, again, can't be unilluminated, right? Well, that's not gonna work. Because I can't put the 2 there. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Of course, this isn't showing that you can't have any unilluminated or illuminated. It's just a candle. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Okay, let's reset it really quickly and put the 1, 2, and 3 back in. Yeah, I'm not sure when it doesn't have any circles beside it. Let's reset this one more time, because this could be a 2 or a 3 and get to the same result. If I do that, it's the same thing. Yeah, this candle doesn't seem to care one way or another. 3, 2, 1, second row horizontal. Okay, let's try that. Okay. And then were you still assuming the 1, 2, 3 along the top? Then this would have to be a 3, this would have to be a 3, this would have to be a 1. This would have to be a 2, and if we're correct that this candle doesn't care about anything, that's not the answer. Yeah, I think this one by default has to be, this has to be the square that makes the determination about this thing. So I think you're right there, Dan. This one would have to be 3, 2, 1 because anything I put here is going to unilluminate this square, and that's going to fix this problem. Alright, then neither of these can be a 1, so this would have to be a 3, and this would have to be a 2. This would have to be a 1. Makes this a 1. And then I just need 2s and 3s. And it didn't like 2, 3 this way the last time, so let's put a 3 here, and a 2 here, and a 2 here, and a 3 here. No? It hates us, Dan. Unless there's another meaning to this candle I'm not understanding. It's there, but it doesn't have... I mean, if it has an open circle, it means illuminated. If it has a closed circle, it means unilluminated. So what happens? Huh. I got nothing, Dan. Your logic was sound. I mean, it seemed right to me. And so since there's already a 1 here, this would have to be a 2 because it can't be a 3 or a 1. This one has to be a 3 because it can't be a 2 or a 1, which means the 1 has to be in this field for that column. The 1 has to be here, and we're left with those. So we either have 2 and 3, and then 2 and 3, or else we have 2 and 3, and 3 and 2. It doesn't like either of them. Okay, we're legitimately stumped on this one. This might be another one again that we might have to solve at a later date after I have a chance to look at it between. Yeah, I think the same, well, no, wait, no, you think the top candle needs all illuminated. I don't think there's a way to do that, is the problem. Because the only way to illuminate that one, because this is automatically gonna, anything I put in this square is gonna unilluminate this square. And anything that I put here now, if I do this direction to make sure these are all illuminated, is gonna, that should have unilluminated that square. Why did it not? Oh, because it's not between a candle. Oh, well, that changes things. Whoops. That was supposed to be a 2. And that's still supposed to be a 2. 3, and if that's the case, then these would also have to be 1, 2, and 3. And this would be the 2. Yeah, see, there's the problem. If I do it that direction... I think that's how we got to the problem the first time, Lizard, and that's what I'm not understanding, is if we do it that way, and we try to make sure that all the squares stay illuminated for this one, then I have 2s in the same row. Wait. I always forget this problem. This is still illuminated, but this one's not, it does, oh my gosh. Okay, so this one doesn't care again because it's not, even though it's not illuminated by this one, it's illuminated by this one. I think Lizard might have just put us onto something. All right, let's try this. And this one, again, will still be illuminated by the top candle. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, we got it in the end. Those things sometimes. I get the concept now, and I've successfully been able to solve some using some good logic. And that was good logic in that you put in there, Dan. I don't remember if that ended up being correct or not, but whatever the case may be. Whew, that's rough. All right, let's go talk to this person in the Students Club. Hey, Dave. Hey, Sam. You know, now that I look at it, this mask reminds me of something from my childhood. Really? Are we still talking about the gas masks? Oh, we're definitely not. There are 4 4 numbers hiding in this mask. Can you see which ones? Okay, well, I see 3 already. 3 numbers, that means. Okay, I see it now. So the solution here is to not look at, I'm assuming it's trying to tempt you to look into the designs on the mask itself. The actual, these, they make numbers. So this is an 8, this is a 3, and this is a 1. And I couldn't see the other one immediately because I was looking for red, but when you look at the only option that has the 1, 0, or the 1, 3, and 8, there's also a 0, which is the mouth shape. Which actually puts it in order too, 1, 0, 3, and 8. That's right, the 8 is over the eyes, the mustache forms the number 3, the mouth forms the O, and the 1 can be found in the chin. Let's play the bonus. There are already some people waiting for the ball outside. There is someone without a mask behind a boy, 2 people with a mask behind a girl and a boy in front of a girl. What is the least amount of people who might be outside? Good job, Lizard, you found it too. There's someone without a mask behind a boy. Alright, so there's already 2 people there. There's someone without a mask and a boy. 2 people with a mask behind a girl. And a girl and a boy in front of a girl. So... Alright. Here's a maskless... Oh, I can't draw over here. Here's a maskless person. And he's behind a boy. Actually, let's just use... Here's a boy. And there are 2 people with a mask behind a girl. However, one of those could be the boy. So here's the girl, and here's just another person, and they've got... This is no mask, X is with a mask. And a girl and a boy in front of a girl. And a boy and a girl in front of a girl. A boy and a girl in front of a girl means that there needs to be... This could be a girl. This could also be a girl, though. So I think the answer is 4. Because if you're looking for a girl and a boy in front of a girl, who's to say my X'd person is not a girl, and then the girl and the boy are in front of this person who we also don't know the gender of. So I'm going to go with 4. No. Someone without a mask is my O. 2 people with a, I'm sorry. Someone without a mask behind a boy. Here's my boy. He's got a mask on. 2 people with a mask behind a girl. There's my girl. And both of these people I'm saying have a mask. And a girl and a boy in front of a girl. Alright, well, let's try 5. Are they going to somehow say 3? Okay, well, maybe, actually. Here, let's... Alright, so we're starting with our maskless person that's behind a boy. 2 people with a mask behind a girl. Here's another random person. Still 4 people. I don't know, let's do 3. I'm sure that's their answer, and then we'll find out what their logic is. The girl in a mask facing forward, the boy... Seriously, you jerks. They're changing the way they're facing. Dan, we're completely wrong. I just saw your 6 come in. Yeah, if you change the direction they're facing, you could say there's people... Oh my gosh. You stinking game. That's it. That's what it reminds me of. Thanks, Sam. Alright, Lizard. Now that you've brushed up on your French, where's our daily book? I believe we just have classes to go to yet today. Yeah, we just need machines class and symbols class. Symbols is the one with the lady that's mean. Oh, I need to actually read the book. Symbols class is chapter 4. All right, I'll read through this really quickly. Symbols in caves. The collection of caverns in the desolate pits includes over 40 different caves. The most famous one is the Blue Grotto cave, which contained wall art discovered by Britta Allen and Baron Holloway. Okay, got it. The symbols were believed to be written 12,000 years ago when early humans were traveling in search of shelter during the last ice age. Today, none of the symbols remain as they were washed away by the rising levels of seawater, but upon discovery, there were still some left which allowed Baron Holloway to copy them for subsequent decryption. Trivia: the most common animal depicted on the walls of the Blue Grotto cave is the mosquito. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to class. Enter. Good day, students. Good day, Miss Octavia. Well, aren't you in a good mood? Maybe because you spray painted the wall in the atrium? Wow, that's very accusatory. What? Who, me? No, no, no. I know that whoever sprayed that filth is looking at me. Know that I'll find you. Sorry about that, barking dog. Alright, today we will talk about true art found on walls unlike what you saw today. Let us commence. Name the most famous cave in the desolate pits. It's the Blue Grotto. They must have hated mosquitoes. Maybe that's why. Oh, in the atrium next to the archaeology class. We will look at that as soon as we leave symbols class, because that'll put us back into the atrium. Correct. Looking at a cheat sheet, aren't we? Wow, she's so... yeah, accusatory. Why is the Blue Grotto so important? What's in there? It's believed that it contained multiple thousands of unique inscriptions painted on the walls, which could enable deciphering various languages we still have not decrypted, but most of the inscriptions were washed away by rising levels of seawater. Tough break. I can feel just how heartbroken you are. How old are the symbols in the symbol inscriptions? They are 12,000 years old. Congratulations, you'll be remembered for the one right answer. Hey, I've answered every question right in this class. Don't you come down on me. Who wrote those symbols? An ancient civilization, most likely. We believe Arbor was populated during the last ice age. But there aren't any material remains of an ancient civilization. You know it all, don't you, Dominic? Well, why don't you enlighten us with this? Which animal appears on the... well, we know that's the mosquito. Correct. A day for lucky guesses. Why don't you take on a real challenge for a change? It's weird that I can read things really well when they're on screen, except for some reason... 1 second, guys. Alright guys, bad things are happening. All because I didn't disable Steam. All right. Well, let's try to jump back in here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I see what happened. Jeez. Hopefully it doesn't put us too far back. But when I went to try to log out of Steam... Oh, it bounced us out of Symbols class. Were we done? I don't think we were done with Symbols class. I tried to exit Steam just so that it would stop, and it booted me out of the game. Okay, I imagine we'll have to do the same questions again, so let's run through these things. I normally try to remember to sign out of these things, but I didn't have Steam up for a couple of days, so... Alright. Okay, it's the Blue Grotto. Keep going through all this text that we already went through. 12,000 years old. And the next answer is the mosquito. Okay. Goodness gracious. Things I need to add to my list of, things to remember before I start streaming, I suppose, now is to make sure to go in and I make sure that I'm offline in, that I'm offline in Steam. Alright. How much is all of what you can see and touch? How much is all of what you can see and touch? So this is the hand, and this is the eyeballs. So I'm assuming this is what we can see and what we can touch, and I started by adding the highest numbers of both, but this is a 12, and this is a 7. That only takes me to 19, and that's not on our list. There's a random 9 up at the top here. Oh. What I'm touching, though, it looks like, is the 1 and the 4, which makes 5. And what I'm apparently looking at, I think, is 6 and 2. So 1 and 4 is 5, and 6 and 2 is 8, so 13? Or wait, is it... It's looking at the 7, and the 3 is where the eyeballs are pointed. You guys are both saying 15. Is that what we come up with? 7 and 3 is 10. Yep, 15 looks correct. You guys beat me to it. I think it was the crazy eyeballs that threw me off. That's right, if you add the numbers that the fingers are pointing towards and the numbers the eyes are looking towards, you get the correct answer to this riddle. You are presented with the following set. 1, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2, 1. How would you finish this set? So our puzzle is entirely over here this time. It has nothing to do with... I had thought it was going to have something to do with this 9 up at the top. I would probably go with a 1. No, I wouldn't. Just kidding. By default, I would assume that these are already finished. 1, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2, 1. Seems like it works its way up and then it works its way down. And then I counted the numbers of, so here's 4 I's and then there's 2 V's and then there's 3 I's. And so I figured that this I was the pinnacle, but when you count back down, there's not a second V. Dan says VI. Alright, let's try it before we use a hint. No go. Alright, let me pull up a hint really quickly. Search for these symbols on the second disc. What? Oh, there. So you were supposed to use the, what is the offset between each set element? The second disc. So if we did 1, 2, 4. Oh, that also I said that was a 6. That's actually a 7. 1, 2, 4, 7. 4, 2, 1. What is the offset between each set element? So 1, whoops. 1, 2, 4, 7, 4, 2, 1. Guys, I still don't get it. It said second disc. I'm assuming it's this one. That was just a complete and total guess, because they're talking about offsets. So, I mean, the offset, I mean, there's not even an even number, so the offset for the final one would be technically between the 4 and the 5, so I picked the 5. Unless they truly are talking about this one. One, 2, 4, 7, 4, 2, 1 would actually be 7. The offsets would be 7, 8, and 10. Guys, what am I not understanding here? Dan says 3. Let's try it. No go. Alright, I got 1, 2, and 4 left. Correct, just move along the second disc to get each set element. Each time the offset is larger by 1. What? Each time the offset is larger by 1. 1, 2, 4. I still have no idea. Okay, well, 1 was the answer. The only reason I picked the 1 was because, like I said, when you go up that string, it seemed like it was resolved. 1, 2, 4, 7, 4, 2, 1. I was like, well, does it start over? Well, no. It apparently doesn't, but I still don't understand it. Correct. I'll find that cheat sheet wherever it is. To whoever sprayed that on the wall, know that I'm always watching. The rest of you, Chapter 5 for homework. Dismissed. Alright. Atrium next to I think archaeology is upstairs. And I know that because I ran by that earlier today thinking I don't have archaeology class, so I can't even get into that classroom. I went to every place that I was able to go. Oh my god, it was here. But I was traveling this direction. I didn't see it. Because it's... Oh my gosh. Well, on the brighter side of things, I won't have to, Lizard, I will not have to, wander around for 10 minutes afterwards. Now I can just ask you where the book is. Bees and bears. It's rather apparent that there are plenty of bees in this photo, but there are also 3 other insects hiding among them. Can you find them all? Well, here's some sort of wasp. And the bees all seem to have 3 stripes on their butt. This one only has 1, so I'm not sure what kind of bug that is. And there's also something with dots right here. That's right, among this swarm of bees is an intrusive trio consisting of a ladybug, a mosquito, and a hornet. So... that was the mosquito, and that was a ladybug. Okay, and then the hornet was the one with the 1 stripe. There are so many bees around that beehive, it almost looks like they're trying to send some kind of message. Perhaps they are. What do you think the message is? Alright, if we're connecting only the bees... I had to lean back in my chair. I'm trying to see the bees from like a further back angle. Glad you found that list, Lizard. To respond to your comment. Because I did go searching for one as well, and I did not find one. I mean, I did not go into the deep web and start trying to learn French, but, you know, kudos to you. That's weird. It looks like they might just spell out certain letters. Like... my initial thought was that it was going to be a bee here. I don't know what this bee is doing over here by itself, though. If you're having trouble with this one, perhaps you should try seeing things from their perspective. What I'm saying is maybe where the bees are facing is somehow significant. Oh. Where they're facing. Oh, does that help you align the letters? Because... let's remove this one as well. So this one goes to this guy, who goes to here, who goes down, who goes to here. And this one shows straight up. Here, 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 here. That guy faces the wrong direction to really connect to anything. These two connect. This guy connects here. Maybe it's a no? I could kind of get an N and an O out of that. Oof. Other than that, though... That's right, once you draw a line in the direction the HB is looking in, the message becomes clear. The bear should stay away. Wow. I would not have found that. That's it. I knew it. Can't believe I ran around for like 25 minutes to find a book and it was sitting right there next to the classroom. I... Goodness. What was I looking for? Oh, the Baron's diary. I think we read about the perpetual winter. We're nearly done with that one. What about the strange... Hey, we've got a strange fragment. This, or stone fragments. It's the first one we found of this. Oh, it's just another one of these? It's the first time we've had to put the inside together. This is making a person. Give me their head. Ooh, achievement unlocked, sculptor. A small statue of Lady Holloway now assembled. Okay, we've got one other class to go to today. Which I think was machines class. All right, machines class is chapter 4. The Diva Oralis. In an attempt to successfully determine Lady Holloway's illness, the Baron and Hedrick worked on a machine that would be able to perform an exact viral diagnosis. Faced with unimaginable pressure, the men worked against the clock to construct it in time for Lady Holloway to be cured. Sadly, Diva Oralis was finalized several months too late, which took a significant toll on its two creators. The machine did, however, save countless lives, as it was capable of identifying not only the causes of almost all known illnesses, but also the treatment for them. It looks like Johnny's machine. Is Johnny part of this whole mist stuff? All right, let's go. Children, is everyone all right? All accounted for? Oh, thank heavens. The outbreak was so sudden, but luckily it also went away just as quickly. I'm gonna need at least a dozen showers to get that icky feeling off my skin. Yeah, tell me about it. I already took 2 and I can still feel the green. Let's just focus on the fact that you're all safe and sound. Yeah, so today was the day... God, which event occurred? I think today was the day that it was the infection, right? We didn't actually finish the day. All right. And what played a big part in that? Let's proceed to our first question. The first machine performed an exact viral diagnosis was called the Diviralis. Machine centuries ahead of its time. The machine that Nurse June used today to determine if you were infected. It is just a modernized and improved version of its precursor. Proof that even centuries ago, Holloway and Hedrick lay foundations that stand to this day. Man, that thing was scary. Felt like being in a box. That's what everybody always says about being in that, the big MRI tube. Is it the MRI one? Or the... I don't know, the one that scans you and they shove you inside a tube. Let's go to the last one. What tragic event served as a catalyst? That was Lady Holloway's illness. Yes, unfortunately it was her illness that pushed the men to construct it. Professor, what illness caused her death? Unfortunately, the machine was built just a few months after her passing, so they never did find out which one exactly. Baron Holloway never forgave himself for that, because this was a race against the clock which he felt he lost, thus causing his wife's death. He was adamant that the blame was all his. But it saved so many lives afterwards, even during his time. It did, of course. Heck, it was instrumental in saving all of you yesterday. But sometimes the bad thing can't be erased, no matter how much good follows it. Enough about that. Our assignment awaits. Creepy being in an MRI tube. I've never been in one. I can't say that I know that firsthand. These train tickets have the travel class printed on one side and the price on the other. The train station is implementing a new rule. All first-class tickets need to cost exactly $7. Which ticket do you need to flip to check if the rule has been broken? Oh, I see. So the class is on one side and the price is on the other. So this one is a first-class ticket. How would you determine this? I was thinking it's something to do with the times, but I'm guessing the times are part of the bonus question. All first need to cost 7. Which tickets do you need to flip to check if the rule has been broken? Would it be this one? Because... Are you thinking that... I see your answer just came through, Dan. Bottom right, and that was right about the time I said bottom right as well. Oh. Oh, there's... I just realized I've got 3 pins. Yeah, I thought the same thing, because in the $9, because if you're traveling first class, there shouldn't be any ticket prices higher than first class. So $9, and then... I imagine you'd want to check this one to make sure it's 7. And then are we flipping this one to make sure it's first class? Let's try these. Nope. All right, let's use one of our million Choco bars. Oh, by the way, after I ended the stream last time and was looking around for the book, I found a couple more chocolate bars and I got some sort of achievements called Chocolate Lover or something like that. Use a hint. Take your time, it's easy to make a mistake. If you're rushing, the rule only says that first class tickets need to cost 7, so 2 class, or two class. So second class tickets may have any price, even 7 as counterintuitive as it may be. So are they saying we need to check the second class tickets? Both top and the $9. Alright, well, we'll try Lizard's solution. Well done, you have a logical mind. The rule doesn't say that second class tickets cannot cost $7, so you don't need to check the $7 ticket. Whichever class is on the other side of those tickets will be valid. Oh, because it doesn't matter if it's first class or second class on this one. And again, second class, they don't care what the price is. So we need to check this first class one to make sure it's 7. We need to check the $4 and the $9 one to make sure they're not first class on the front. Okay. Good job, Lizard. All right, bonus question. The board is displaying arrival times for one of the trains. One digit in the last row isn't working. Can you figure out what it should be displaying? $331, $945, $804. Wow, guys. I feel like I am struggling today to grasp these concepts. Does anybody have a solution here that is not me? Because I don't have one. So, if this is somewhat Sudoku-like, well, I guess it can't be because 331, this has 2 3s in the same row. It kind of looked like, I mean, all of the columns don't have a repeating number in them. So 1546, 3405, 398. So probably it's not a 3, a 9, or an 8. So 4, 5, or 6. But that is very poor logic with which to be going. If I would make the assumption that it was Sudoku-like, this would have had to have been a 4, but since this is 331... We're gonna go through all of our chocolate bars today. I can give you a bit of help in each arrival time. The hour is somehow the combination of its minutes. You'll have to figure the rest out yourself. A combination of its minutes. So this one's addition. So 4 and 5 equals 9. Oh. It's 8:56. It has nothing to do with any sort of mathematical formula. It's that if you overlay these numbers, so that the 1 on top of the 3, this is still a 3. If you overlay the 5 on top of the 4, you end up adding an appendage here. And then you get a 9. And same thing here, the 4 would overlay the 8 and the 0 and get an 8. So basically what we would end up doing if we overlaid the 6 on top of the 5. Or wait a second. No, it'd be a 6. I was thinking there was another appendage, but it has to be a 6. Correct. Each hour is the union of its minute digits. Cool. Well, at least we got 10 out of 10 on that one. Correct. Who knows what kind of revolution you will think of. That's it for the day, and what a day it was, eh? Now go feel free to let the wheels start spinning at a slower pace. I think that was it for the day. Go to bed. Yeah, I don't see any other sorts of question marks anywhere on any of the doors that indicate we need to go somewhere, so to bed we go. By the way, when I mentioned these symbols last time, maybe I did clarify this in the last video. I googled it afterwards to look. It apparently has to do with the Greek gods. The symbol for the male is supposed to represent its Mars's sword and shield, and the mirror for the female symbol is supposed to represent Athena's mirror. Wait, was Athena was supposed to be the really good-looking one, I think? Anyway. Alright, let's go to bed. Go to sleep? Yes. Whoa! Are we in a dream world? I don't think we're walking. I think we're just spinning in a circle. Oh, no, we're walking. Wake up, Sam. Snap out of it now. Sam, wake up. Can you hear me? Thank goodness you're back. I was terrified back there. Back where? Why, well, you were sleepwalking and mumbling some sort of creepy gibberish. Not only that, but those objects of yours started glowing too. How'd they do that? I'm telling you, this here just keeps getting... Wait, you hear that? Yikes, the ruckus coming from down the hall is even creepier than the one you made. Could you please check it out for our room's safety, huh? And naturally, to step outside, we're going to put our backpack on. What's this kid's name? The light shines for all to see. Can you see it? What? Oh, right, his name's Nate. Come join us in the light. Yeah, well, that's creepy for sure. Well, there's Dom. Is he gonna say the same thing to me? Well, that's Cornelius. There's Amy. Do I know that kid? I don't know the one at the bottom of the stairs. The light shines through us. Come reach it with me. Here's Maya. Is she sleepwalking too? Sam, you're awake. I thought I was alone. You wouldn't believe how relieved I was to see you. Look up at the sky. Creepy moon. Of all the weirdness so far, this tops the list for sure. Everyone I've seen is in some sort of trance talking about lights and resurrections. It has to be another object. It always makes sense of all that's senseless. But I think we're out of our depth here, even for our standards. We're gonna need some grown-up presence, and right away. Let's try our luck in the professor's lounge. Go! Cool, I know where that is. Oh, I'm following her. I actually tried to get in there to find the daily book. It said I had nothing that I needed to do in there, and it made me go away. Whoa. Children, you're awake. Look, Jonathan, we're not alone. Maya, Sam, where is Dom? Why isn't he with you? Please don't tell me. I'm sorry, Professor, but it seems he fell under, like others. Aldo, we need some answers already. Now. I can't imagine how you're feeling right now, my friend, but this is not the time for short tempers. You're right. I'm sorry. Please, what can we do to save them? Yes, Professor, what's going on? I have my suspicions, but to be certain, we must first deduce where they are all gravitating towards. Yes, they all mentioned going to the light. What is that? I have a map that might shed some light on the situation at hand. We have to save them, please. We need to figure this out together, please. This is why I brought our collective IQ, just to help Jonathan and Aldo. These three journeymen have a shared destination. Each strives to make his trek as brief as possible, yet they will all arrive there at the same time. Where are they going? Oh, okay. So, this one goes 2 spots. Or no, sorry, if he goes 2 spots, and this one goes 2 spots, they'll meet up here. And if this guy goes 2 spots, he goes here. So they would be going here. Does that make sense to everybody? So this is, for this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. And if this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, they all go here. Or, well, I guess they could have gone this way too. Oh, no, actually he couldn't have, because that would have only been 3. I think that's the spot that they're going. Now let's try that. Okay, it does not love me. Whoops. I've still got the pencil on. You like it, Dan, too? Except that, well, they didn't like it so much. Oh, wait, they could actually meet here. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. This guy could also go 1, 2, 3, and they'd be okay. I see it now. There's a more expeditious route. My bad. That's right, if everyone takes the shortest path to that location, they will end up at the same time. Cool. Which single route would allow you, which single route would you remove to bring balance to this area? Good job, Lizard. Which root would you remove to bring balance? It would have to be this one, right? Let's erase some of this stuff. Yeah, I think if we remove this one, then the whole thing's symmetrical. Uh-oh. We were having this problem one other time. Shoot! I can't move the pin. Alright, I think we're gonna have to solve those again. We did it, wait. It's as I suspected. They're all drawn to the eternal tree in the atrium. But why? Long ago, several centuries, in fact, the eternal tree bloomed differently than it does today. The tree's pollen was known for its many usual attributes and effects, including what? Come on, Aldo. Get to it. It could introduce a trance-like state akin to sleepwalking, like we're seeing tonight. And what might have caused it to bloom again after all this time? That's the part that puzzles me. Baron Holloway modified the tree's structure permanently. Maybe it was reintroduced by winter. Did you think of that? But somehow it must have reverted to its previous state. What do we do now? I'll have to go to the tree and inspect the possibility of producing an antidote. It might just provide me with sufficient... Come on, enough talking. Let's hurry downstairs. Wait, Sam, you look different. Are you all right? Uh-oh. Sam, no! We're going into a sleepwalking state. Please don't leave me here alone. I'm totally sleepwalking. Okay, there's only really one path we can go here. Oh, creepy guy. Unknown. Can't you see what all of this means? Maybe I overestimated you. You're not ready yet. But they need you tonight. Till we meet again. Who's they? Sam, snap out of it. Come on, you're stronger than that. I thought you were gone as well. Johnny and Aldo went under too. Look. We're down to the two of us, and I'm all out of ideas. The object has to be causing the tree to do this, but I don't see it anywhere. Come on. We could use a break already. Wait, look, on the balcony. There he is again. Creepy dude. It's him again. He's back and he left something. Quickly, let's go up. Do you feel dizzy? It's just... She's going to, isn't she? The lights call to me. Heed its call. Embrace it. I guess I better not black out then. Stairs. This game is... I like all the puzzles, but some of the storyline is so very weird. All right. A box with a mechanism preventing it from opening. Well, we're gonna open it. Ooh, Rubik's Cube-like things. I love Rubik's Cubes, by the way. Can you guys solve Rubik's Cubes? I can. I love them. Before you is a large photograph that shows 5 of the 6 sides of our box using this information. Okay, so this is 5 of the 6 sides of the box. Okay. Can you figure out what the unseen side of the box looks like? Okay, so I think we're not seeing the bottom, right? It would have to be this one, right? Because all 4 colors are going to join up, and the top has a little square in it. It actually kind of it would be like a mirror image of the top. You think it was the blood moon, Dan, that started all of this? I mean, maybe. Oh, I didn't even see these little blue lines. Oh, it's this. Isn't it? Hang on. Red and purple and... No. Oh, yeah, it could be. The blue and the yellow and the purple are opposite each other. Okay. My bad. My bad. Correct. Once you locate the unseen side of one of the boxes, the pattern tells you how its edges need to be colored. All right. Bonus question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 7. A strange note is beside the box. A number seems to be missing. So can you figure out the correct value of 4? One equals 4, 2 equals 5. Okay, I think I see it. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is. So I'll hang tight for just a second, give you guys a chance. Plus my coffee's getting cold. You know, I realized I thought I had the answer, and now I realize my answer is actually not in the results. So let me tell you how I got to what I was going to say. So, you know 1 equals 4. So if you take the 1 plus the 4, you get 5, right? And again, if you take the 2 plus the 5, you get 7. But if you take 3 plus 7, I was thinking 10, but that's not in the results. Dan says 6. Were you saying 6 because there's 2 6s here? It is interesting. These pictures are identical. Completely identical. I mean, we can try that. I don't know how we necessarily came to the... All right, let's try 6. Not 6. All right. Man, I thought my logic was good, and I was drinking my coffee waiting to give you guys some time, and then I looked and I was like, man, I don't have an answer. So... yeah, I'm still not sure. So, picture 1 has 4 of the colors, but so does picture 2. I mean, it has 5 if you include the gray, but then why would we not have included the blue in picture 1? And certainly we would not get to 7 in picture 3 because there's only 4 colors there as well. All right, Choco Bars. All that you need to know is contained within the note. Okay, so we're not looking at the pictures at all. Okay. I have no idea. Let's go 1 for no particular reason. That was one heck of a guess. Excellent. The answer was on the note all along. If 1 equals 4, then 4 equals... Everything else was a red herring, but people love to search for patterns. That is true. So... yeah. I don't know what to say about that. That's it. There's a potion. Drink this and you'll have a chance at saving them from a friend. Oh, oh, there's an object inside the tree. I have to solve this. He is coming. Did you see all those creepy signs in the background? He is coming. Hey. Dan, you were right. It was a blood moon. Where am I? What am I doing outside? Wait, what are all of you doing outside? A student riot. I knew you were planning it. Oh. Everyone, please remain calm. It appears we were all under the influence of an extremely powerful substance. The pollen from the eternal tree was somehow released into the air, putting everyone into a trance-like state, which is why you may be confused now. But the air seems to have cleared up and we're all completely fine. What the... Does anyone else see flashing lights in front of their eyes? My boy, you're safe. I'm not letting you out of my sight anymore, you hear? Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, everyone return to your rooms. A good night's sleep is the only remedy you'll need. Yeah, off to your rooms, children. Tonight's program is over. Finally. Dom, are you okay? You went under right away. Just tell me one thing. Was it another one of those objects? You guessed it. Well, that's it. I've had it with all of this. Dom, quiet down. Everyone's still a bit shaken. No, this has gone too far. There's a solution to all of this, and I'm going to find it. Tomorrow, I'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words, I won't rest till we have some answers. Love the enthusiasm, but come on, let's get you to bed first. I'll be in the library tomorrow quicker than you can say puzzle. Hey, haven't had enough talking for one night? Off to your rooms. By the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but we're listed as being day 9 at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's only 12 days because I went to the library and there are spots for... There's 3 rows of 4 daily books. So... Alright, back to bed. Go to sleep, but for real this time. Yes. End of chapter 2. The final piece. Sam, you could sleep through an avalanche, man. Didn't the buzzing wake you up? Oh god, now we got bees. Oh, mosquitoes. Looks like there's a mosquito somewhere in the room. Ugh. I'm gonna lay low here for a while. Don't want to catch more bugs on me. See you later. And just be sure to, please, oh please, no avalanches tomorrow. I have no idea if, like, you actually get, like, an achievement for studying every day, so I figured I'd study every day. Yeah, that looks gross. I'd be buying a mosquito net. Glad they're after you, and not me. Got a paper. Alright, guys. Those of you Sudoku freaks. Disasters come in pairs. Virus outbreak causes collective sleepwalk. How science saved the day and night. Oh my god, we got candles in the middle of candles. Ah. So I think this is going to be the same thing again. Anything we put here is going to be unilluminated by the 4. This one's a 3. I just realized we have a 4. Okay, so... well, this has to be a 3, because there's a 3 in this row. And then this has to be a 1, because there's already a 4 up here. So this is going to solve all of the... or no, wait. I was going to say, these are all going to be unilluminated, but they may not, because they might be illuminated by these candles still. I'm still trying to find the best way to manage the logic with this type of puzzle. Okay. This is where this is going to be unilluminated. So... this one has to be unilluminated because anything we put there... I shouldn't have put that there because now I can't remove it. But that means that... this has to remain illuminated. Which I think means this can't be a 3. Because if we put a 3 here, this is going to unilluminate this one. So... or I'm sorry, it can't be a 2. It can't be a 2 and it can't be... I think it has to be a 1. Oof, these puzzles. That may still not be a 3 because I put the 2 in here arbitrarily. So if we didn't know that this was a 3 and we didn't know that this was a 2, what would our next logic be? 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2. Here, let's do this really quickly. Hopefully that was what I had. I'm pretty sure that was what I had. Back to formula, because I'm not sure if that was what I had. I wanted to clear out those numbers, and now I've missed it. Alright. You know what? Off to class and mosquitoes. I'll try to figure that out between episodes, because that's kind of one of those things that sometimes if you don't have the ability to play around with it yourself, I can imagine it being very difficult writing class. All right, let's go to this class first. Kids dancing in and amongst mosquitoes. Oh, it's machines again. So, oh, we got 3 classes today. Chapter 5. Noxus. Actually, that doesn't spell noxious, does it? Noxus. Plagued with multiple reports of caravans crashing during the Great Fog, Holloway and Hedrick took it upon themselves to solve the issue. After several previous attempts, Noxus was the first monumental beacon which could light the way for several hundreds of miles. This precursor of the lighthouse was a tremendous feat, not only for its time, but by today's standards as well. Scientists are still uncertain about how exactly Noxus was powered up, because there wasn't a contemporary power source strong enough to do so. Sadly, Noxus was brought down by the Great Earthquake, so we will never find out. Well, now you know. G'day, mosquitoes. Ready to suck in a little bit of machines knowledge? Professor, when are we going to cover the technical aspects of a camera or lenses? Well, can't say that's in this curriculum. You should propose it to the headmistress. You can show her some of your photos. She'll probably issue a school-wide ban on cameras right away. Hey, knock it off. Come on now, boys, enough. Tell you what, Tucker, you just gave me an idea for today's class. The camera uses a flash, right? So we'll cover a similar topic. All right. I'm sure you all remember the fog from the start of the semester, so what was the name of the first device used as a beacon? That was the Noxus. Nox is correct. A proper beacon of knowledge, you are. Deriving from the Latin word night, it was used for the exact opposite, to bring a trace of light into pitch darkness. Caravans would often crash during the Great Fog, so this would in effect always light their way home. That's so romantic, Professor. I wouldn't call it romantic, but rather highly useful and practical. But then again, engineers aren't exactly known for their romantic side. Next question. What was used to power up Noxus? Unknown. Believe it or not, we still don't know how it was powered up. How can we not know what powered it up? Well, as I mentioned before, many of Baron Holloway's inventions had a mystique to them. Noxus falls in that category. The light was supposedly perpetually lit. And its light was blue in color, which baffled everyone that would see it. Gee, what else have we seen that's blue in color that is regularly lit up? If you said strange objects, you would be right. Come on, I'm not buying it. Well, Corn, we have records of its existence, and devices today use similar principles. Even my engine, which cleared the fog this semester. But that first design was infallible. Hopefully one day we'll find out what was able to produce such incredible amounts of energy. Let's hope we do, Professor. Till that happens, why don't we take on another assignment? Transport. The cost of travel from one city to another depends on the modes of transport that you are using. Traveling by car will cost you $30, by train $40, and by plane $100. You would like to mix your transportation modes to reach Arbor from Silver Spring in the cheapest way possible. How much would that cost you? Wait, where are we going? To reach Arbor from Silver Spring. Okay. I don't know where Silver Spring is. So if this is the lake that we saw in the early maps, then yeah, sure, somewhere around here is where the school is. And it looks like these planes are they $100 per 2 ticks? And the cars are $30 per 2 ticks? I'm not sure. I'm so confused. Because I don't see the information that we need. Like, how are we getting to these? Skybeam. Oh, goodness. I can help you out by telling you that traveling by plane is just too expensive. Sure. But how do we get to where we're going? How do we know where we're starting? I mean, it says we're starting from Silver Spring, but that's not on the map. What the heck? I'm just guessing. Still just guessing. I have no idea, other than guessing. And this was, I mean, it was really not helpful at all because it doesn't really tell me how. All right, 3 left. That's right, it's not an obvious path, but it is the cheapest. Planes seem appealing at first, but it turns out that the cheapest path uses no air travel. Where are we going? From Arbor to Silver Spring. Yeah, there's literally nothing. I'm assuming that you were supposed to follow the routes, but it does not give you places on the map. Oh, unless you were literally supposed to start from St. Philibert and go to New Angelos. But it didn't tell you that. It told you to go from Arbor to Silver Spring. Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure how we got to that number, but a passenger woke up in his train cabin at noon, worried that he missed his stop. He rushed out of his cabin to ask what the next stop was. In the corridor, he saw that the staff was preparing candles. He immediately returned to his cabin, assured that he hadn't missed his stop. What is the next stop for his train? All right, so he's on a train, so he's on a yellow track. Based on the direction the plane is flying, I'm assuming we started at St. Philibert and we're going to New Angelos. So if I had to guess, it would be here, because this looks like it goes through mountain. Try 360. Yeah, I think it ended up... Wasn't the answer that I actually selected that it ended up being was 330? I can't even remember. But if it was going to ask for, you know, locations, it should have asked for St. Philibert and New Angeles. And I think that Geeks and Nerds had mentioned last week when or one of the weeks, that when he checked into the reason that there was mixed reviews is because the translations were bad. Oh, is that what that is? Is a tunnel. Sure. We'll try that one instead. Good call. Excellent. The staff was preparing light sources for the long tunnel ahead. Okay. I had seen that section of the map where it was grayed out, and for some reason it didn't register as a tunnel. I was just looking through the section, like I said, that looked like it went through mountain. Okay. Very well done, guys. I take no credit for that one. I take no credit for either of those because the other one was just a guess. Another wonderful display of technical craftsmanship. Bravo, Sam. That would be all for today, my little engineers. Don't forget to start preparing for finals, and may your cogs keep turning. All right, let's go to our other classes quickly. Lizard, is my book down here? Before I run too far. I feel like we should not be attending writing class today. It's very buggy. Wait. We had another class in that hallway? Whoops. Oh, we got history today. History. Chapter 5. The peak of the Renaissance. During this period, Arbor was viewed as the technological metropolis of the world. The universal scientific standards set during this time remain to this day. At the height of the scientific revolution, scientists who worked in Arbor Astucia patented around 1,000 inventions monthly. Sadly, this period of rebirth and new life concluded with the loss of a priceless one. Lady Letitia Holloway passed away on April 12, 1530 from an unknown illness. After her passing, Baron Holloway relinquished his duties to his associates, thus concluding the period of prosperity and technological wonder. Let's go. Well, hello, my little bees. Ew, haven't we had enough bugs for one day? Oh, lighten up, dear. No reason to let simple pests ruin your mood. Besides, bees are hard workers, as are all of you. Now let's put that to the test with a short quiz. Today we'll be covering the final chapter of Arbor's Renaissance. At the peak of Arbor's power, its scientists filed how many patents? Uh-oh. I don't even remember reading that. 1,000 new inventions each month. It sounds unbelievable, but it is a fact. Man, I'd be happy with just the one. The scientific revolution was in full swing for almost a decade. Baron Holloway's zest for innovation ushered a new era of scientific discovery, one that was characterized by the cooperation of great minds as well as their competition. But it was all in good spirits. They were challenged by the prospect of helping others, not intimidated by others' abilities. Sadly, this era was all too brief. The death of Lady Holloway marked the end of the Renaissance. You are correct. This sad event shaped the lives of countless others in turn. After Letitia's passing, the Baron was both grief and guilt-ridden, and somehow that luminance which he once displayed dimmed without her. But, why did he blame himself? He felt it was the duty of such a mind to find a way to cure her illness. It was not to be, unfortunately. How exactly did he change after that? We have to leave something for tomorrow, dear. Now, if there are no more questions, a new assignment awaits. Arbor Watchers. Oh, this looks like a maze. Rioters are coming in from the green circles and they are going for the palace. Arbor Watchers can place barricades at the spots marked with X's. What is the lowest number of barricades you have to place to protect the palace? Where is the oh, here's the palace. There are rings in here. I would say 4, right? Because you need this one to block this route. These 2... Oh, wait. This route is a problem. So this one blocks the back way, and these 2 block this direction. But this route... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 doesn't seem right, does it? Because you need both of these to protect this route, which can come in here, and you need both of these to protect... Oh, no, wait, no. You don't need this barricade. Because if you do all of these other barricades... You don't need this one. So 5? That's right, you can protect the palace with just 5 barricades. Once you place the barricades that certainly need to be there, you can see that 2 spots can stay empty. Alright, bonus question. A thief robbed one of the town's jewelry shops and ran away across the rooftops to avoid the riots in the streets. His boss wouldn't tell him the exact location of the safe house to ensure its secrecy. All the thief was told was that a clue would lead him to the right place. Can you find the safe house? Okay, so these are all the jewelry locations. And there's supposed to be a clue that points us to one of the safe houses. So we've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Don't we? So I'm assuming it has something to do with these wedges, right? That, you know, one of them's going to mysteriously form an arrow that points at one of these safe houses, but I don't immediately see one. Alright guys, well, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, there's only 2 safe houses. So we've got a 50-50 chance. Does anybody want to pick a top left or bottom right safe house? Yeah, I still am not sure what the clue would be. Alright, I see no suggestions in chat as to which one. So let's go ahead and put it on neither. I gotta put the pin somewhere. Where do you think I should put it then? Do we go to the palace instead? I'm gonna go with bottom right, just so we can test one out. So presumably it has to be the other one, unless Lizard is correct and it's neither of them, in which case we would need to find somewhere else to put the pin. Lizard, why are you saying neither? Is it in the palace? Ouch. Where do we put the stinking pin? Yeah, we don't have the option of submitting without putting the pin down. Oh, is that what these are? They're actually rooftops. That's terrible. I was thinking like they were mountain passes. Dan doesn't think it's either as well. So, okay. And the red roofs on the left side make an arrow. Are you talking about this one? I did see that initially. So yeah, I didn't even realize these were houses. That these are the rooftops that they mentioned in the first. Now I'm looking at it with a different eye anyway. I still don't know that it really helps me. I don't see anything specific. The small square. This small square? The smallest. Well, the very smallest I see is this tiny, tiny little one here. So let me know in the chat. So Lizard, were you talking about this small square or the like this top one right below the jewelry store? Or are you talking about this one that's kind of stacked on top of others and makes like a pyramid shape? Or is this why you're saying the roofs need to stay really close to be able to stay on them? Okay. You make a good point there, Dan. And maybe this is the arrow that Lizard was talking about. I'm not sure. Okay. Impressive, you could join the Arbor Watchers. Some of the houses form an arrow that points to the safe house. Wow. Marvelous. Oh, job wonderfully done. Just a slight reminder before you're dismissed, finals are just around the corner. Oh, I hope you're gearing up for them. You have a long legacy to live up to. Now start preparing and don't forget about homework. All right, I think we still have time to do our other class for the day. Bugs everywhere. Nature class today. Any particular reason you just stopped right in front of me? What the heck are you doing? I think he scripted to follow me along. Sprouts, I'm sorry, but we can't go inside the greenhouse and hold today's class. In a twist of irony, it appears to be swarmed by insects. But what's causing all of this? Is an infestation like this normal? Although not unheard of in these parts, a similar infestation hasn't occurred in centuries. So it's rather strange, combine it with last night's events. Almost like nature is taking a trip down memory lane of sorts. Last time they plagued these lands 500 years ago, their source was actually on campus. You hear that, Sam? Sounds like our calling card. And where exactly was the source, Professor? Just to quench my curiosity. Curious mind mustn't make excuses, Maya. The source was in the old well. It was somewhere in the front yard around the fountain, but they closed it down ages ago. Sam, Judy calls. Dom said he was going to be in the library. Let's find him and tell him what's up. Daily book in the square upstairs. Before entering the great hall, use the stairs to the right and left of the door. Okay. Let's go see if we can find the book quickly so we don't have to worry about it again. I can't stand that buzzing. Let's get to the library. In the square towards the Great Hall, but upstairs. Ah, here's stairs. Great Hall, I think, is... So this is a section that just kind of overlooks. You can't really go anywhere from here, but... Square upstairs before entering the Great Hall. Oh, you're saying I'm in the atrium. Oh, so like kind of where I found the top hat, I think is what you're saying. Yeah, I found the top hat at the top of these stairs. Hey, look at you, lizard, on point. One of the books Sandy's hiding. Should I solve it now? Let's solve it now. And then we'll go find the piece yet. Alice in Wonderland. The Queen of Hearts is very peculiar about the colors of the roses in her garden. You were assigned the very urgent task of swapping the roses until they form a checkered pattern. Since the Queen is easily angered, you should complete this task as efficiently as possible. What is the lowest number of swaps you have to make? Good question. So if we swap these two, that puts the checkered pattern on the top rows. And then these two, and then these two. So 3. Lizard also says 3. Let's try 3. That's right, 3 swaps should do the trick. You've avoided the Queen's fury for the day. Oh, our strange fragments are gold rings now. The Queen's gardeners have a secret code to identify the rose patterns, but it seems to depend on the way you... approach the garden. The gardener coming from the west declared that the code is 3011, and the gardener coming from the north said 0111. What would the east code side be? Say the gardener from the west is this direction. 3011 and 0111. I am stumped. Again. I feel like this keeps happening today. So I've used a lot of different... So I thought it had something to do with... So the guy coming from the west would initially encounter these. I'm like, well, there's 3 red roses. But then I got an 011. So I'm not sure what to do with that. And then I was thinking maybe the... zeros and ones for when you look at the guy from the north, that it's zeros are white and ones are red, because 0111. But then what the heck is the 3? I've been looking at the flower or the leaf petals. 1302, Steph says. How'd you come to that one? 1302. Do you see something I don't? I mean, we can try it. Nope, not that one. Alright, let's grab a hint here, because I know it's about time to end the episode. Observe the roses from the point of view of each gardener. They're obviously counting something, but it isn't as simple as counting just the red or white roses in a column. Could their order affect the code? Yeah, I was already looking at that. Lizard says 2010. Let's try 2010. Excellent, you managed to figure out their method. For each column, the gardeners count the red roses until they see a white rose. For each column, the gardeners count... Still not sure I get it. So for each column... So the guy coming... Oh! The guy coming from the west would see 3. This one they would see 0 red. Here they would see 1 until they hit a white one. Here they would see 1 until they hit a white. So 2, 0... That's not right, is it? The guy coming from the east then? Didn't we just pick 2010? The red roses occur on 2... There's a code from the east, I believe. Oh. Wait. You have to invert everything. So the guy coming, because if you figure out the guy coming from the north, he's reading left to right. So... There would be, because his code was 0111, and I couldn't figure out how this was 0111. So this one too, if you're coming from this direction, he would be reading this way. he would see 2, and then 0, and then 1, and then 0. Okay. Cool. Well, Lizard got it. I think Lizard just wins most of the challenges for the day because, well, I know I'm not doing a very good job today. So, again, that's why we have a collective IQ. Otherwise, I might just be stumped overall. Alright, I think we're gonna go solve the object quickly, which we were supposed to go to the library. Alright, come on, Maya. Let's go tell Dom quick and let's solve the object. There's Dom. Wow, he wasn't exaggerating when he said he was going to bury himself in books. Hey, Dom. What could all of this... Oh, hey, guys. Didn't see you there. But you did notice the insect assault outside? Of course. With all my senses. Sam and I think it might be object caused. Something Aldo said. He told us that something similar to this already happened long ago, right? How'd you know? And what are you doing holed up in here? We'll talk later. I need more time before I share my findings. You, on the other hand, don't have much time. You have to go find the object. What else did Aldo say? Did he mention the old well? Yes, but he said it was closed ages ago. Dom, how are you? It's going to be sealed under a manhole cover. And I have just the book to help us find which one. Doing great. Well, we're trying. If you have keen eyes, you will be able to correctly tell which one of these covers was recently opened. Which one was recently opened? I'm assuming it has nothing to do with the pattern of the numbers. I think we're probably looking for something specific. I think we're looking for something specific on the actual manhole covers, kind of like when we saw that the books were weighing down the shelves. But I don't see anything immediately. Like, I'm not seeing anything around them that would indicate the manhole cover was kind of picked up and slidden off. It's kind of what I was looking for. These little holes, they almost look like keyholes, but... they're all pointed the same direction. Lines are different. On the gray part, I think that's just a shimmering sunshine, but they all look the same to me. Unless you're talking about the actual, like, the asphalt, but I think that's just based on where the manhole cover is located. Like, this one's got bricks at the top, and this one's got plain, like, concrete at the bottom, whereas this one is the plain concrete at the top and the bricks on the bottom, and same thing here. You know, that makes sense, Lizard. You said bottom left, I think you mean right. But, yeah, I was wondering why there were 2 9s. Now, the interesting question is, why do you say it's not this one? Why do you think this one's the 6 and this one's not? That's right, it seems that circles enclose even numbers, and diamonds enclose odd numbers, so one of the 9s is actually a 6. That covered isn't aligned properly because it was closed from the inside. Good job, Lizard. How about next week you just stream and I will chime in chat? Let's do it that way. Only one of these entrances is correct. We know two things about it. It is somewhere between the first four. Wait. We know two things about it. It is somewhere between the first four, and it is in the second row. Can you figure out which entrance is the one we're looking for? It's somewhere between the first... What does that mean? Meaning it's numbers 1 through 4, or it's the first 4 pictures, or if it's... We know two things about it. It's somewhere between the first 4, or the first 4 of these. Alright guys, again, I know we're trying to finish the stream here, so the clue about the second row is pretty clear. The other clue is the one you should think about. Between what? That's exactly what I'm asking. I can tell you that it's not referring to the first 4 sewer entrances, but something else. So is it 9? Because it's the first 4? Because it's the first, like, here's a 1 and here's a 4. You think 4. Let me try 9. I was gonna say we could try 4 after we tried 9. Well done. The cryptic clue meant to tell you that the right entrance is between the first 4 numbers, not entrances. Now it makes more sense. We did it. Great work, guys. What do you know? It's under the manhole with an insect symbol. A nice reminder of the last infestation. They must have sealed it because of it. Come on, let's get going. Guys, I know you'll manage without me. I'm on the brink of something big. Come back here as soon as you're done and I'll tell you everything. Deal? You sure know how to pique someone's interest, Dominic. It's a deal. Sam, let's hurry. Okay. Let's do this object quickly and then we will end the episode. Come on. It must be the one, but we're going to need a manhole opener. You don't happen to have one on you. But Pablo just might. Look, he's walking around. See if you can borrow it from him. Where's Pablo? Oh, here he is. Hey, Pablo. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a puzzle for him, aren't we? What do you want? A manhole opener. A manhole opener? Of course I have one in my guardhouse. Oh, hey. Need it, eh? Come inside and we'll see what we can do. Ooh, we're going in the guardhouse. Here's a simple trade-off. You fix my stove, I give you the opener. How about that? You're a machine expert, right? Okay, fine. Hopefully this is quick. One of the gas burners on Pablo's cooktop isn't working properly. There is no flame. Can you figure out which of the dials is connected to the broken burner? Has to be... So I say it has to be this one, but no, it doesn't have to be. This one, I mean, this one looks like it's turned off to me. Normally you turn these this direction. And so I'm assuming this is the non-working burner, and these are all lit, right? So... these two appear to be these two. And this one's turned further, which is why the flame is higher. I'm assuming this one's turned off at the moment. So I'm gonna go with this dial. I fail. Of course, I'm looking at this logically, like, normally these two dials are based on these burners on this side of the stove and these two on this side of the stove. I'm sure in this game they're probably not. As a matter of fact, maybe this is indicated to mean you turn it this direction because this is the most on, which is why the line is bigger here, which would be this one. And since these two seem to be about the same level, it would be this one, wouldn't it? Try again. Nicely done. First, you to realize that the two dials set to an equal value control the two burners with an equal flame. The third burner is burning stronger, so it has to be controlled by the only dial set to a higher value than the two equal dials. So the leftover dial is the broken burner. Pablo just thought of a puzzle for you. If you can guess his last cooked meal, he will be rightly impressed. Well, he's got parsley and chili peppers and something green. It's gotta be something spicy, right? What's the green goop? I mean, it could be pea soup. I mean, there's green gunk on a spoon. Yes, the leftover mashed peas on that wooden spoon are a dead giveaway. Seems that Pablo cooked a hearty pea soup recently. Continue. You did it. It works. Thank you. Now to cook lunch in peace. And for the end of the bargain, here's the manhole opener. You're all right, kid. By the way, in an unrelated note, I don't think I've ever had pea soup. I like peas. But I don't know if I've ever had pea soup because people always complain about how gross it is. Alright, did you try talking to Pablo about the manhole opener? Open. Alright, let's go down there. Let's go. I promised we'd do a puzzle. And then we would be done with the episode. So this is the old well. Both looks and smells ancient. Hey, insects are coming out of the hole. The object must be inside. Let's get it out somehow. See anything that could help us? I mean, there's soda cans laying around. Oh, here we go. Turn the lever. It's working. Help me drag it down. Solve it, Sam. We can do this. I keep missing the, they click into place when you get them in the right spot. Phew, what a relief. No more buzzing in the ears. Take the object and let's hurry back to Dom. Well, we will... Oh. I was going to say we will not be doing that, except that we're here. Dom, we did it. The object was there, just as we suspected. Yeah, I figured it out since I could hear myself think again. Come on, spill it. What did you find out? I realize this might sound like a buzzkill. That's an appropriate word to use today. But I'm going to need a bit more time. I promise it'll all make sense soon. So meet me first thing after class, okay? I'll skip for the day. You're skipping class with finals around the corner? This must be something big. You do your thing. We'll meet up here after. So, guys, this is what I was... Oh, candy bar. You better take that because probably starting to run low after all the candy bars we've taken lately. This was not a good day for candy bar inventory. Here's what I was talking about. There's 3 books left, so I believe we just have 3 more days. And then maybe this small door will open. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be where we're going to call this an episode. So thanks, guys, for joining because goodness knows, like I said, I don't know if I would have been able to do this today without the collective IQ. So guys, I'm gonna thank you for watching. Feel free to like and comment if you enjoyed the video. Otherwise, we'll hopefully see you back week. Oh yeah, next week we'll see you on Lizard Stream, where I will be participating in chat, just as an observer. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next Sunday.